Welcome to Entice Conversations. You're here with your girl Felicia, along with my co-host.
This is Ernest, aka Esquire. How you doing today, Felicia?
I'm good, Mr. Moore. How are you?
Fantastic. Never had it so good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Woo! We are talking about body count. For those of you who do not know what body count means,
Yeah, tell our folk, because they need to know.
body count is how many people have you slept with?
Body count. But is it relevant or is it just BS? And does it really matter for us over 40?
That's a question.
It is a question.
Yeah.
So this is something, that we always evolving. We're always changing. We're always adding
Right.
things that sometimes we don't really need to add.
Mm-hmm.
Body count is one of them.
Right.
Because let's just keep it a man. Everybody not going to tell the truth.
No one's going to tell the truth.
Well, I'm not going to say no one, because that would encompass everybody. And we got some that are high school sweethearts that are still together, right?
They're not going to tell the truth. I wonder why.
Even they not going to tell the truth?
Uh-uh.
They've been together since high school, though.
They probably have.
They've been married since.
And they probably have.
Yeah.
Butter
They got some. She said butter rum. Oh my goodness. Okay. How many is too many on a body count, Felicia? Now, I understand that there's a difference for men and women.
It is, and it's always geared towards the woman. The man is like, that's the man. How many you had? And the woman, oh, she's a whore. Ridiculous.
Guys are players.
Yeah. Women, oh, she's a slut. You know what? Listen.
Because we don't expect that from ladies. That's why. Somebody you want to marry done had 20 dudes?
20 is a good number. What age are we talking about?
Over 40.
20 is not a bad number, depending on what age you started.
So your body count could go all the way back to high school?
It has to.
Or before?
Yeah, from the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, from the very first one. And question, is the body count for if you just had maybe oral, you didn't go all the way, or is this
body
all
count is
the
body
way?
count?
Okay. I can get that. I can get that.
Before we get, because Felicia about to go 10 toes in. I could tell by her facial expression she's about to drop some bombs over here. But before we go all the way in or get 10 toes down, please take a pause. First of all, if you're new to our show, we are Entice Conversations, right? We are geared to the grown and sexy. Go ahead, Felicia, tell them.
40 and up.
That's right. 40 and up, grown and sexy, who are navigating through the world's issues today.
Right.
Good or bad.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Please take a moment. Check us out on whatever method that you watch our podcast on, whether it's YouTube, Apple, iHeart, Spotify, all of those places where you can watch your podcast. Thank you. You can always tune in there. Yep. You'll see all of our previous episodes. We got a few previous episodes for you to check out, right?
Yeah.
So, and we appreciate that you like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe so we can grow the family.
Ring the bell.
That bell.
Yes.
That bell. So
yes.
I just had to throw that in there, Felicia. Come on, because I know you chopping at the bit over here.
Listen, I am not. I'm going back to this men versus women. Why? Why do it has to be the men or it's more experienced and the woman is disqualified?
Y'all came up with this word,
Body
demure,
count?
demure,
Oh, mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Women are supposed to be demure. They're not supposed to have 30, 40 in their body count and still be demure.
Says who?
Says society. Let's just keep it real. Society says this. We know that there is double, what's the word I'm looking for when you when
The double
the
standard?
double standards, there
Yeah.
are double
Mhm.
standards out here. Listen, if I had a son
Right.
and he was
Say it.
out there doing this thing,
Mhm.
my man.
Exactly.
But my daughter, oh hell no.
See?
I fall into that. I
Yeah.
I, I agree. There are double standards here. Yes.
Well, it shouldn't be because guess what, guys? You guys can be whores too. And we look at body counts. If it's too many,
How many is too many?
I don't know. But whatever doesn't
Damn,
sound
how many
right.
is too many? If
Like,
we over 40.
oh, 200.
200? What we Wilt Chamberlain over here? He had 20,000.
Wow.
He had
The
20,000
fact that
back in
he
the
knows
70s.
that, like
Back in the
you
70s.
can remember that? Like
That's what
you're
he said.
counting.
That's what he said. And God bless the dead, because we can't talk bad about the dead.
Right. But how many of us over 40 know our body count number?
So that's kind of like where I want to go next, right? Are we actually keeping score
I remember in my 20s doing that.
in your
And
20s?
yeah. But then, it just depends.
So it's here's the question,
Mhm.
fam. Is that a question that you should ask while dating?
N I don't know. I don't know why people do that.
Yeah. Like,
The point
did
you
y'all do that?
said, people are not gonna tell the truth.
Right. Did y'all do that? Did you and Michael do that?
N Well, I have asked.
We did.
Yeah, because 'cause I'm nosy.
Did you ask him what's your body count or how many women did you have before me?
I don't think I said body count, but it was along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanna know because I have to tip my hat off to when you guys are well experienced ladies that okay, you learned this experience from your experience. And so you're making me happy based off what you've learned. So I'm thankful for your body counts. I don't have a problem with your body counts.
But what if they like me and don't have a large body count?
What are you
I got Felicia quiet.
what? Because I know you coming with some straight foolery. What's considered large, Mr. Moore?
You said 200.
No, no,
I surely ain't got 200.
175.
190, 195? No, no, no. But here's the thing. Just because you have a low body count doesn't mean you're not experienced. Or can he be taught? You ain't got time to teach now, do you?
Not at this age.
Yeah.
No.
You ain't got time to teach nobody at this
No.
age.
Not unless at this age I've chosen to go with someone younger.
Okay.
Then I can, he's younger. Yeah, teach him a couple things. But if you just as grown as I am, what am I teaching you? To the left. No, go to the right. Go to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Deeper. No,
Or that's not it.
that's not it. What did I say? Get out.
That's not it.
So, okay, you said 175
I
body
didn't
count.
I didn't give a number, but if that's what you wanna go with, okay.
So, okay. So,
175? Y'all tripping.
I mean,
Uh,
what would the math be divided by?
right.
Yeah, depending on when did you start. Mm, you don't have to tell me when you started.
Okay.
You claim that you started in your 20s, but we know that's not true.
How do you know that's not true?
I don't feel that's true. Something in my spirit doesn't feel
Your
that's true and
spirit
correct. Mm-mm.
down
Down
here.
to, yes, not. Mm-mm. But it sounds nice.
Well, hey, we're gonna go with that.
Okay,
We're gonna go with that. And see, my whole thing is, if I'm if I'm with a woman and I'm dating her and she's important to me
mm-hmm,
and we're building that trust, we're building that courtship.
mm-hmm.
I don't care about her past.
Good.
It's about the present and how we can build on the future.
Do you want to know?
I don't want to know.
Do
I don't
you
want to
feel
know.
if you knew it,
Uh,
that would change
yes, it
things?
would. Yes, it would. Yeah, it would. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
everything is not meant to be told.
Exactly.
You
Some
know?
some things, as my mother would say, some things are better left unsaid.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't tell me. Just don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Are y'all out here giving y'all body counts out?
And I'm not asking. I
I'm
don't care.
not. Well, I did ask, but
Yeah,
you know,
he lied. Michael, you lied. Like you my
I'm like,
man 50
so
grand, but you lied.
because the math just wasn't mathing.
Yeah,
I'm
it
like, what do you
ain't nothing.
really? I don't think you're telling me the truth right now, but okay.
But
Yeah.
I think I don't think that's a dating question. Or at least a first date question. That's not something you come out your face. We had uh, wherever we are,
Mm-hmm.
and we're having dinner or lunch or y'all
Yes.
new folks brunch,
Mm-hmm.
right? And or we all having drinks or whatever. In the first beginning, we talk about body count.
Yeah,
Are you
that's
are you testing me out?
right.
Because if you listen, if we are testing each other out and this is the interview process
Mm-hmm.
to see if I get the job or you get the job,
I mean, they might want to see if
then
they
we going
can
to the crib.
trust or if
Then
there's
we going to the crib.
compatibility, if there's ego.
Then we going to the crib.
Go going to the crib?
We going to if there's an interview,
Yeah.
yeah, we going to the crib. We
Separately?
kicking tires. No.
Oh, you want to oh, you kicking tires.
Yeah, we gonna
I would
check. I'm lifting up the hood, the whole nine. What what can we make this thing purr?
oh,
Can I make this thing purr? And
que-
if I can,
if you
I can
can.
give two
Right.
about
So
your
it's a
past.
challenge.
It's not a challenge. Well, it's
Uh,
a challenge for me.
right.
It's
Yeah.
an internal challenge.
I think that's fair. I
Yeah,
think that's probably most people.
yeah,
Yeah, we can do a challenge. We like a challenge.
yeah. I love a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Challenge me. To me, and this is just to me.
Okay.
This is Esquire speaking. This is not E speaking.
Okay.
Character is more important than her past.
Yes.
So if her body count is 200,
Mhm.
we're going to have a conversation. We'll have a sidebar conversation about that. But she could have gotten that back in her 20s and 30s and
Right.
early 40s.
Right.
Whereas though in her last, now that she's 50,
Mhm.
I know a couple people coming up on 50.
You know,
I know a couple people coming up on 50.
first of all, and as you were saying,
she could have had 10, maybe 15 years of celibacy
Mhm. Mm.
where she clean, and she's not like
Right.
that no more, right?
Right.
And she understands her worth now.
Yes.
We can't do anything about the past.
Right. Right.
Let's not focus on the negative, but accentuate on the positive.
Yeah.
And let's look at her character.
Yeah.
Let's see where she is now as opposed to where she was before.
Right.
That's what I mean by that body count to me is bullshit. I don't care about that.
Right.
Where's she at now?
Right. And if more people could be like you, Esquire, but the sad thing is that it's women also judging just as hard as the men.
Absolutely.
I get annoyed when I hear women speak on let's Holly Berry or J Lo or Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, how many people, how many men they've been with. And if you look at it to me, like it's not that bad compared to you probably been with way more. It's just that they're in the limelight and you're seeing that they're going from relationship to relationship. And I don't like for people to come down on another person because they have moved on. They chose to move on. And if it's not in your timing, who gives a damn? Like, it's not about you.
That's right.
It's not about you.
That's right.
So if Halle Berry want to have 50 husbands and screw 55 men, that's her business.
Can I be one of them 55?
You gladly, right? No problem.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell y'all something. And y'all could go tell Hallie, Jill Scott, all of them. If either one of them gave me an inkling, don't forget to add Rihanna.
Right.
If they gave me an inkling, I'm jumping on. I don't care who they had in the past. None of that matters to me.
Right. And that's how it should be.
What?
Yes.
Halle Berry, Jill Scott, Rihanna, and you think I'm gonna be like condemn them because they had 55 husbands?
Yeah, no.
Yo, no.
Mm-mm. Yeah, right.
I'll be the last.
That part. The
I'll be the
How
last.
about that?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We stopping it after that.
Y'all stop counting people's body counts for them.
Yeah. And make her or him the final in the count.
Mm-hmm.
Not in algebraic terms either, like what is the value of X?
Right.
No. If she's had 20, make sure you are 21.
Mm.
And that ends her body count.
Right. Right.
Again, most people don't tell the truth no way. You know why they don't tell the truth?
They don't want to be judged.
Nah.
Oh.
They don't care about that.
They don't?
Nah.
Oh, what is it?
They don't, well, yeah, they don't want to be judged. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Correct. They don't want to be judged because they don't want to be seen as a hoe,
Mm-hmm.
a player from the Himalayas, right? They don't want to be, now around the fellas,
Yeah.
yeah, we dapping it up.
Mhm.
Yo, yeah, right? You're around your girls,
Yeah.
girl.
Mhm.
But amongst each other, nah, come on. You don't want to
Yeah.
get judged. You don't want to be seen as somebody that's been slinging it all around.
Because I told you that I asked my husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
He didn't ask me. Because
Michael, why did you ask her?
I'm sure he just don't want to know that.
But you know what? I wouldn't care. Mike, I'm with you 1,000%. I don't care what happened before.
Because if you ask that question, you got to be ready for the answer.
Ooh, if you seek, you will find.
Yeah.
If you looking for it, you're going to find it.
Yep. Yep.
Excuse me. I heard something the other day. I'm gonna drop this.
Okay, what'd you hear?
A gem is to be seeked, not sought.
Okay.
When you start looking at each other as gems,
Mm-hmm.
it literally changes the dynamic of everything.
Right.
Now it doesn't matter how many they had before.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't matter if we're sexually compatible or not, because now we can get intimate and we could do other things to heighten their arousement.
Right. Right.
I don't care. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't care who she had before, because ain't nobody gonna do it like CT.
Oh gosh.
Ain't nobody hitting like CT. I'm just keeping it a
Just
man
putting it out
1000.
there straight up,
Straight up.
100%.
Nobody's going to listen. My pop put me on game.
What'd he say?
He put me on game. Make sure when you do it, you be the best at it.
Yeah.
You be the best at it. Don't matter how long it take. Be the best at it.
That
And
part.
then snatch it away.
Oh.
Pops, my dog.
Wait a minute. So you
snatch that thing back. That's right.
you hook him in
That's right.
and then you release it.
There you go. There you go.
And so what is that? That makes her like what? Just it's
heightens
height-
the want, the desire, the need. Go ahead and sip it.
Keep going.
That's it. That's it. That's gay. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all got that? Well, at least you know. Ladies, listen. Don't take it personal.
Well, here's the thing. There's levels to this.
Okay.
You know, I keep saying that.
Yes, you do.
There's levels to all of this. If I'm serious, I'm serious.
Okay. Okay. So
at this age, I'm serious.
Yeah.
And I ain't out here like that no more.
No.
No, I'm serious now.
Because there are some people out here older than you.
They're still out here.
Yeah. They're outside.
Yeah.
And they trying
They outside?
Yeah, they outside. We all seen them. The time or two that you might go out. There's always, you can spot them ones that has got permission from their wife to go outside and they done put on they double breast suits, matching shoes.
Ain't nothing wrong with them double breasted suits. And they coming back.
Well, they might be coming back.
Not them 10-button double breasted suits, not them.
And it's still fitting like the original Steve Harvey suits.
Yeah, we ain't talking about them. We're talking about the classic ones that Esquire wear.
Right,
yeah, we're not talking about them super long ones. No,
you know,
3/4 length, full length. No. Okay.
You can spot them every time. You can spot them. Like, please don't make eye contact. Please don't make eye contact.
No reckless eyeballing. Because that's what they used to call it back in the
That's
day.
what they call it.
Reckless eyeballing.
Reckless eyeballing.
Yeah, because if you look this way, you're going to get chosen.
I used to hate when I accidentally done locked in with the wrong one. God, Lee, here he come. He coming.
Felicia.
No, sir. No.
She said, sir.
No. I'm good. I'm good. Last time I went out, this man had all...
Y'all know Felicia get me every time.
It was soft pink suit. Ask my girl. The shirt, the suit, the hat.
Of course.
And the shoes.
All soft pink, same color.
And I'm bopping to the music, checking, just looking at everyone.
Surveying the crowd.
The vibe. And I locked eyes and God, he brought his ass over there to the table. And you know what he started doing?
What'd he start doing?
He started twerking on me. Who does that?
A grown man twerking.
In all pink. Soft pink. Just I got it on video.
Straight out of Mississippi.
Yeah,
Did
straight.
I got to see this video.
I gotta show you this
You
video.
got listen,
I-
Entice fam, y'all want to see this video?
I,
Felicia, you gotta post that video.
I gotta post a video.
You
Yeah,
gotta post
because you're not gonna believe it. But the thing about me is that even though I'm like, "Don't come over here, sir," he starts twerking on me. I encourage it. It's
What did you do?
I'm like, "Hey, get it, hey!" You know,
So can I ask a question?
he's dancing. I'm just, you know. Hype him up.
Why are we all of a sudden now saying, hey,
I've been saying
hey?
"Hey" since I've been going out.
Since you were going out?
Yeah.
That ain't been that long, Felicia. You ain't been going out that long.
First of all, but yeah, not because they copying off me. Yes.
You're the originator.
Yes, I said it.
Okay. We didn't know that.
Mhm.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Yeah.
Felicia's the one who started that. Hey.
So were they not doing that when you were going out
No.
to the club? No, it was no hype person in the.
Oh, we had hype people.
Oh, but
We had the roof. The roof. The roof.
yeah, that
We don't need no water. Let the
burn.
So I mean, we had hype stuff too.
Right.
But this hay thing is, it's funny. That's all I'm gonna say. It's funny.
You can hear me clear
But
across.
you the one who started that, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We should take Entice out to the club one night.
Listen, because when you get to see Esquire's two-step,
I don't. Esquire's two-step is chilled. It's chilled.
It's chill.
Chill.
Well, I want to see. I want to see E's. What does E dance like?
Only if the knees can hold him.
That part.
Listen.
That part.
But I learned from the best. Them cats up in Philly.
Yeah.
What? They put me on ultimate game when it come to dancing. Are you kidding me? Listen. Ballroom, Latin, bop, two-step, stepping, hand dancing.
So you can go on Dancing with the Stars.
Well, I ain't gonna do all that. No. Back in the day, yeah.
A little bit of merengue you know how to do?
Oh, absolutely. Back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have slayed Dancing with the Stars back in the day.
Oh.
Don't believe me? Check my resume. Y'all know. Cats up in Philly know.
They know?
The ladies in Philly know.
Now, see, that's some footage we need to have.
I wish we had that footage because, quiet as it's kept, I was teaching folks how to dance. So I had dance classes for Latin,
fun fact,
bopping, line dancing before we weren't doing the boots on the ground. This is before the boots on the ground.
Is it before the electric slide?
Oh, no, the electric slide was the
already
originator.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wild Wild West, we did a line dance to that.
Really?
Oh yeah, we had line dances out the wazoo.
Did y'all? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Now see, that was some other footage I would like to see.
Yeah, but you know what? No footage back then.
No, I know.
No.
You know that there's times I wish that we had smartphones back in days.
I'm glad we don't.
Yes,
I'm glad we don't, because I'm telling you.
But in times like that, it would have been cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, well, okay, fam. We want to know, would you guys tell someone about your body count
And tell the truth.
and tell the truth. So tell us the truth. Would you or would you not? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Would
yeah.
you or would you not?
Yeah.
Be honest about your body count.
Yeah,
Because I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you're lying.
because that's another question. Would you know if it's 3 or 30? Could you be able to tell?
It depends on when the last time was, right? Because if I gotta paint this picture, because this is what y'all want. If I'm hitting it from the back, and all of a sudden that 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 back arch up like that,
Uh-huh.
oh, she been here before.
Oh.
She been here before. She
Mhm.
know what she doing.
Right, right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that's how I feel when there's a just slight, not too hard, just a slight when you on top and he just hold your neck right here.
You know what? What happens then, Felicia?
What? It's like he's almost like guiding you up and down and up and down. You didn't, yeah, where'd you learn that from? Wherever you learned it from, thank you. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
Oh my God, Felicia is hilarious.
I just want to know what the if it was 3 or 30, if you have women that are good at doing their kegels, they know how to grip it, keep it tight.
Y'all gonna make me go to commercial.
Would you?
She said,
Can you tell? 'Cause she not a control the muscle still at 45, 50, 55. She still got it.
FAFO.
FAFO.
You know what that stands for, right?
Mm-mm.
Fuck around and find out. Listen, guys, we having a little bit too much fun with this, right?
It is.
But body count is serious. It's serious, but it's not the end all and beat all.
Right.
Her character is much more important than how many people she slept with.
Yeah.
Love each other, right? That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Right? Love each other.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Love each other. Remember, don't forget, follow us on all your social media platforms.
That's right.
TikTok.
Instagram, Facebook. Yes.
She's a superstar. She's a superstar on TikTok. X. Yeah, we're gonna start getting a little bit more exposure on X. We haven't been on X that much.
No,
We'll start posting
not
on X
much.
again though.
But it's okay. Yeah.
And every place that you watch your podcast, please check us out, right?
Yes.
And where we got
do.
iHeart, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all those places. And you can always please go to our website, www.enticeconversations.com. You'll be able to see everything. You'll be able to get updated. You'll even be able to get the chance to see some behind the scenes footage.
Right.
Trying to get Felicia to do some behind the scenes footage. What y'all think?
I'm gonna do better.
Yeah, we gotta get some behind the scenes footage.
Better,
see her as she's getting dressed or putting on her heels or me tying a bow tie or ascot or whatever we're wearing that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just good to have some behind the scenes stuff.
It is.
We're gonna start putting some of that on our website. Give them a little something extra.
Yes. So that means that you guys have to go to the website and or follow us, hopefully both. And you can see that content.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And get ready for that Insights After Dark that's coming.
Oh boy. Yeah, I thought this
Felicia
one was something.
Getting a little.
I mean,
it's
nothing like a soft choke.
All right, Tice, fam, that's it. We'll see y'all again next Monday,
Yes.
7 p.m. as always.
Yes.
If you like us, tell your friends.
Please
If you
share.
don't like us, tell us
Yes.
so that we can improve,
Right.
right? Because that's what it's all about.
Right.
All right.
Right. Yes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure you interact with us. Let us know if you have or have not told someone about your body count.
Mhm.
But in the meantime, in between time, we will see you guys in 7 days, same place, same time.
Absolutely.
And have a good night.
Love each other.
Good night, fam.